Hello and welcome. If you're new, be sure to tap the subscribe button and give me a like as well for watching. I would really appreciate that. Helps me grow the channel. This video today, we're going to be targeting hamstring strength and flexibility all in one. These are great additions to these two videos here that I'll pop in that I already have for building hamstring flexibility, working towards the splits, or just feeling like, you don't have to stretch a lot to have access to your hamstrings or touch the floor. So this one's going to be great. This one also combines a little bit of the hinge. So if you aren't strong on your hip hinge, this is something that you need to master, but we'll kind of talk about that a little bit as we're getting started. For this one, come along and follow with me today. I'm just using my mat. I'm also barefoot. You can wear shoes, of course, for this exercise, but I find I'm able to have a better connection with the ground. So you can also wear shoes that you can feel the ground through, because having our connection with our feet, especially as we move and we lift, is very helpful. So this one, we're going to find a stagger stance to begin. So I often start with my left foot forward because I'm a righty and that is my harder to balance side, and then my right foot's going to come back behind me. I'm going to be up on my back toes. I'm just going to notice my pelvis. It is often that the pelvis is pointing in different directions here. So you're going to think about making straight headlights straight in line with both of how your feet are facing and keeping your pelvis in that position. From there, I'm going to bend my back knee. So I'm starting to bring my hip underneath me on this back leg, and then I can bring my hands to my hips, or I can bring my hands behind my back. From here, I want you to find equal ground in your front foot, big toe, pinky toe, and heel, and equal weight from front to back of the foot. And then we're going to think about drawing those shoulder blades together, opening the chest. From here, you're going to begin to hinge forward as far as you can, keeping my back flat, keeping shoulders pulled together. When you're at the bottom part of this rep, you're going to drive into your front foot. You're going to come up. You can keep a soft bend in this knee as well. This knee does not have to be straight, but as you get a little bit more flexible, it might behoove you to start to straighten the leg as you have access to that range. So you're here, you're hinging back. I notice about right here, I start to feel a stretch in my hamstrings and lower back. So that's about the limit of my flexibility at the moment. So I'm going to drive into my foot to come up. What I don't want to see is when you're coming over and maybe you check yourself, you go a little bit too far forward, you allow the shoulders to come to round, and now we're starting to get some rounding at the lower back. So I don't want to see that. These we're going to practice how we would if we were deadlifting, and here we're trying to practice perfect form, because a movement like this is going to help us have that flat back when we deadlifting. Not that there's anything terribly wrong with it, but if we're not in control of it and that's not what we want, that's something we want to avoid. So if this one is feeling uncomfortable on your foot, as sometimes that happens being up on our toes, the second variation that you might want to try is stepping that foot off to the side. And same thing, we want our pelvis to be neutral, and you can widen your stance a bit more to help you do that. All right, so same thing, hips are going to point same direction like headlights, hands can come to hips, shoulders pull together, and then we begin to hinge our hips back. It works the same way. I like to keep my hands on my pelvis with this one to make sure that my pelvis isn't rotating as I'm moving. Again, I'm keeping those shoulders back. I'm finding right where I start to feel a stretch in my hamstring, and then I'm driving into that front foot to come up. You're going to go ahead and repeat these on the other side. As far as reps, this is something you can do before your workout to start to increase your hamstring flexibility, or as a workout, right? Because these are requiring us to stabilize more of our weight with one leg, and we are building strength as well with a movement like this. So whether you put this in your workout or you use it as a primer for your workout, it's a great addition, especially if you want to work up to deadlifting pain-free, deadlifting with beautiful form, and all of those things that some of us aspire to do. So thank you for watching. This one is going to be a great one in my hamstring series. Be sure to check out the rest of those videos out, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more. Thank you for watching.